You want some breakfast? Patches of me. Kalamazoo, Michigan. Bleep, 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 bleep. Hello? Bit, this me. Boy, what y'all doing over there? Your mama woke? No. T.T. Marilyn, she's still sleeping. What you doing? I'm getting ready to make breakfast. Boy, what you finna make? I'm finna make some bacon and eggs and some pancakes. Surely is. T.T. Marilyn, you know my mama told me that finto and surely is are your favorite words. They surely is. Woo-wee. T.T., whenever I say finto, my mama always say you sound just like your Aunt Marilyn. Country. Yeah. Boy, when your mama wakes up, tell her she sure better call my country ass. Okay. Tell Nunu and Chance I said hey. Bye. Bye. This is 1450, The Touch, Kalamazoo, Michigan, bringing you the hits. J. Cole and Missy Elliott coming together with a new one. Why we always gotta argue about the same thing? Same thing. Well, nobody's perfect, baby. Nobody perfect, baby. Now, but you're the perfect lover for me. I love calling your name, bitch. Would you quit all that screaming and hollering and turn that music down? You gonna wake up Granny. So? What you mean, so? Just turn it down and answer that phone. Really? Why should I? That's your phone. Oh, I forgot. Because you told me to. Bitch, just shut your ass up and answer that phone. You always got something to say. I swear you make me sick. Trust me, I feel the same way. Hello? It's for you. It's your sister. Boy, shut your ass up and give me that phone. She's not just my sister. She's your aunt. You sound stupid, just like your daddy. Give me that phone, shit. Hello? Hey, did I wake? No, I've been woke. I'm drinking my coffee and smoking my last cigarette before I kill your nephew. Girl, you and Bit be killing me. Ooh, wait. Y'all know y'all is something else. Girl, that be Bit. You know how he is. What Granny doing? Getting on my last nerve? Really, you know how your mama is. I sure do. I just playing. No, you not. Granny's something else. You don't have to tell me. Marilyn, she's still sleeping. That's late for Granny, ain't it? She usually be up at the crack of dawn. I know. I don't know what's wrong with Granny. I guess she just getting old. Shhla, do you remember what that doctor said when we took her to the hospital? He said there's nothing wrong with it. She just old. That she going through old age. Just take her home and keep her comfortable. I wish you all the best of luck. Girl, I just remember that hunky talking about take her back to the nursing home with his prejudiced self. He only changed his tone when we said she wasn't in the nursing home. Now he want to say, I commend y'all. Most people put their aging parents away. Yeah, right, peoples, with their funky selves. Anyways, I just called to tell you, the family reunion gonna be in Chicago this year. Cosette going, but she says she only got room for her girls and mama if she wants to go. Marilyn, girl, let me call you back. You finna get in that ass, ain't you? Damn betcha. Bid, didn't I just tell your ass turn that music down? I thought I told you, don't nobody want to be listening to Missy Elliott's fat ass first thing in the morning. I don't be saying nothing when you be playing Janet Jackson with her old ugly self. Boy, you know good and damn well Janet Jackson ain't ugly. With her old self then. You just jealous because she looks better than little Kim with her nasty self. Little Kim looks good and she got money. Little Kim wishes she was Janet Jackson. She wish she did have Janet Jackson money. You better call her right now and tell her to quit dreaming. You the one dreaming. Boy, shut your ass up and get out of my face. That's what I mean about you disrespecting me. You always talking shit to me. You always got something to say. You talk too damn much. You the only kid I got take me down the street and around the corner talking shit to me. You disrespect me. Boy, you is a little ass kid. I don't have no time for no little ass kid getting in my face talking stupid crap to me. You just like your daddy. Shit. Why you always gotta bring my daddy up? Bitch, can I ask you something? No. Who told you Ava was your daddy? You. So, you telling me that I can't say my own baby father's name? You was kidding me. I say his name any damn time I feels like it. Ava, Ava, Ava. How about that? People get paid to listen to people talk shit to them all the time. Ask Dr. Phil. He rich as shit with his white bald-headed self. Ava ain't none of my daddy, and you sure in the hell ain't my mama. No, you didn't just say show, and you be talking about T.T. Maryland. What you say, mama? You ain't to Maryland, no she country. Show this, show that. See, that's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Granny the only person in the world that can get in my face and talk shit to me without me saying nothing back. I keep my mouth shut. You ever hear me cuss my mama out? No. Hell no. That's because I grew up in a house where little kids didn't run around saying whatever the hell they wanted to say to their mama. And I sure as hell didn't go around hollering at my mama and talking back. That ain't what Granny say. Oh, so now you telling me Granny say I be talking back to her and whooping her ass? Mama, you the hollering queen. All you do is yell. You talk about Granny. Both of y'all loud. Mama, you know you loud. Y'all be right in each other's faces and y'all be yelling at each other. Billy, you don't think I didn't want to cuss my mama out? I cuss Granny out of my head all the time. You just don't know. When I was a little kid and she made me mad, I stepped on every crack in the sidewalk trying to break her back and her neck. Ooh-wee! And every time I did it, I run back inside the house just to make sure she was all right. She'd be like, Shhla, why you looking at me like that? You gotta go boo-boo. Esther can say what she wants to. If she want to say my daddy ain't shit, she can. He did that shit to her. Boy, please. If I would have had a girl and her man dogged out and beat her ass and she wanted to talk about it, she can. And you could damn well bet you I'd listen. And I would have told Abel to beat his no good ass. He would have beat the shit out of that boy. And he would have held him down so she could beat the mess out of his no good ass too. Who? My daddy. Not Abel said chance. Boy, shut your ass up. You just ignorant. Oh, let me break that down for you. You just ignorant. I thought when I left your daddy, I wouldn't have to listen to his shit no more. But every time you open your mouth, there he is. Can you tell me why I still hear his mouth every day? You want me to tell you why? No. Why? Because I don't smack you dead in your mouth. That's why. I should do you like Esther did me. Smack you all up in your shit. Yeah, get smacked. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mama. What did Keke Palmer say in that Tyler Perry movie? That Tyler Perry movie? I'll fight no woman. Me too. Believe me. It'll be in the Kalamazoo Gazette. Son mopped the floor with his old ass mama. People gonna be talking about, "Big, why you beat your mama ass like a nigga in the streets?" Boy, I ain't no easy win. Ask your daddy. Mama, I will beat the mess out of you. And I did ask my daddy. He said you the heavyweight champion running your mouth. Woo-wee. It will be the first one talking about, "I don't blame you, bitch. Your mama mouth something else. Come on in here and tell me what she done did to you this time." Bitty, you need some money? You want me to fix you some tortillas and beans? Or you want me to make you some pancakes? Then it's big. You know your mama crazy, don't you? I only stayed with her because she looked like Janet Jackson to me. And we start cracking up. You know how your baby daddy is. Boy, Janet Jackson looks like me with her fake nose. That's the first thing black people do when they become famous. They cut them nostrils down the sides. First Michael, then Janet, and now Latoya too. Hers was the biggest. Now she fine as hell. All three of them had them big noses. The Andersons known for their small noses. Granny's people's the ones with them big noses. Big, what? I ain't say nothing. First off, let's get one thing straight. I don't have a baby daddy. My kids have a father. Second of all, you're right, boy. I do know how my baby daddy is. So when you talk to him, let me know. Big, can I ask you something? No. Who told you ever was your daddy? You? Me. Your daddy, whoever I say he is. Boy never asked me to take blood tests. And if he would have, believe me, I would have took it. And when he came back that you was his, boy, I would have told him to kiss my fat black ass. Then I would have made him go on the Maury show. And when Maury hollered, "He is the father," I'd have told him to do it just again. Mama, you stupid. Yeah, right. Your daddy's stupid too. Then I would have stood up on the stage and hollered, "I'm through with this bitch. Who wants to be my next man?" Niggas would have been talking about me. Leave that fat Mexican baby. You look too good for his fat ass anyway. Come on back home. Even the Mexicans would have been raising their hands. Shit. Mama, guess what? I ain't guessing shit because I don't give a rat's ass about what Abel told you. Abel told me every time he used to get in his face talking bull crap, they used to pretend he was hanging himself so you would shut the hell up. He did, I didn't. And then he said he would slide down the chair to the floor and he rolled around on the floor like a seal in his death dance and you would still be talking shit. He lying. I did shut up because I couldn't stop laughing. That shit used to be funny as hell. Then he said, you be like, you just as stupid as hell. I did. He is. Mama, how many pancakes do you want? 3? You want some eggs? Yeah. Here's your funky coffee. Don't hate. Get my cream out of the refrigerator. What kind you want? French vanilla or Italian cream? Give me Italian cream. Don't be snatching from me. Boy, give me my shit. Now get out of my face. Make me sick. Mama, you is killing me. You don't think you make me sick too? I'm hanging myself. How they gonna do it? Mama, you done killed me. I'm dead. Lord, take me now. Boy, get your tail up off that floor and shut your mouth. You'll be talking to your mama like that. I don't know who you think you is. He thinks he's my daddy. Child, you sure better be glad she your mama, and I ain't. Cause I swears to God, I would have smacked you dead in your mouth. You think you the mama in this here house. Can't be two mamas in the same house. Then what you doing here, Granny? Ouch! That's what I'm doing here. Boy, don't make me beat your ass, mama. Mama, what's wrong with you? You'll be smacking my kid in the mouth like that? Me? What's wrong with me? Child, you was kidding me. What's wrong with you? You the one got your kid cursing you out, not me. Shit. And then one of my kids ever cursed me out. Cause if they did, I'd have smacked them dead in their mouth with their bad self. Them the kind of kids that get their ass beat to death. Cause you can't tell them shit. They don't even listen to their own daddy. And if a kid don't listen to their own daddy, you know they bad as hell or spoiled rotten. You have to beat their ass to make them listen, and they still don't do it. Child, where you been? Shit. Mama, I'm hanging myself. Y'all is killing me. Bitch, shut up and take your ass in that kitchen and start washing them dishes. Shhla, child, let me tell you something. Ain't no little kid gonna be getting in my face talking shit to me. If you want to let your kids run you, that's you. That shit is for the birds. Ain't no little ass kid telling me a damn thing. And I mean that. Child, what you still standing here for looking stupid? Didn't your mama just tell you to take your tail in that kitchen and wash them dishes? Go on then. Shit. Anyways, Mama, Marilyn called this morning. She said Cosette going to the family reunion. It's going to be in Chicago. She said you can ride with it if you want to go. What I want to go for? I don't know them peoples no more. Go for the memories. Memories. Child, I got enough memories Ellis James Peoples to last me for the rest of my life. And his sisters, the way they used to talk about me and mine, just thinking about their fat asses makes me sick. You think I want to remember that shit? Shhla, where you going? I'm going upstairs. I gotta go boo-boo. Don't you want some breakfast? Ooh, Lord. Why do I want to go outside right now and step on every crack in the sidewalk? I say, God, I swear that old lady gets on my last nerve. Ooh, make me sick. Come in. Mama, guess what? You gonna stop talking shit to me? No. What? I think that old people's disease got Granny acting crazy. Just cause she got in your ass, now she got that old people's disease. Really? Even if she do, she got enough sense to know you be talking shit to me all the time. Ooh, when I was a kid and she smacked me in my mouth, she used to make me bite my tongue. Did she make you bite yours? I tried to tell you how Granny was, but I just be lying on my mama. Right. Mama, what you getting ready to do? I'm going back to bed. Cussing Granny out to make my head hurt. Whew, I'll see you when I wake up. You want some breakfast? Patches of me. Granny, I'm sorry. Child, I used to sass my mama, my grandmama, my mayor too, with her mean old self. She used to make me sick. Granny, you funny. You want some breakfast? Uh-huh. Me and my mama just ate. You want me to fix you a plate? I can warm it up in the microwave for you if you want me to. What y'all got? Pancakes, eggs, and bacon? Just give me some pancakes. I don't need pork booty no more. I makes my own turkey sausage. And eggs makes me break wind. Sure do. Is any of that coffee left? Yeah? You want some? Yeah, I want some. Why you think I'm asking? Big. Can I get a little bit of your mama's cream and sugar? And make sure you put it in a teacup. Them other cups too heavy. Here you go, Granny. I got you the one with the yellow roses on it. My mama say yellow roses your favorite flower. They is. Everybody like red roses. All you see is red roses. You hardly ever see yellow roses. That's why I used to plant them in my garden. Elvis James always gave me yellow roses when we was courting. What's courting? That's when you and your girlfriend keep company in the parlor. Granny, what's a parlor? Boy, quit acting stupid. Don't you go to school? Yeah, I go to school. I sure can't tell. A parlor's something the same thing as your living room. Granny, will you tell me about Edward James? Why? I need it for school. It's for Daddy's Day. My teacher said we had to do a report on anyone that served in the armed forces. Wasn't Granddaddy in the army? Big. Your granddaddy fought in the Korean War. And when he came home, he drank like a fish. And sometimes he used to have bad dreams. Elvis James know he could dream. But I tell you one thing. I had him wrapped around my little finger. He was crazy about me. Do whatever I tell him with his drunk self. But I loved me some Elvis James. Sure did. I loved his dirty draws. I ain't never caught him in bed with no other women's. But that don't mean shit. Granny, you is cracking me up. Boy, when Elvis James saw me, he just had to have me. When I was young, nobody looked better than me except my sisters. Every time we went to a party, I won for the smallest waist, the smallest wrist, and the smallest feet. Reen won for being the prettiest, and Willie Mae won for the best figure. She had them wide hips and that small waist. You know men's likes that. Everybody was jealous of us. Couldn't tell us nothing. Me and Elvis James Smith fell in love, and we got married. Granny, you still look good. If you was in a nursing home, those old men be trying to rape you. That's why I ain't gonna put my mama in no nursing home. I know as I do. Everybody say I still look good for my age. Everybody think Laura Bell older than me, and I got her by 10 years. I had 6 children, and I still got my shape. Just look at your mama. She look fat as a pig. Only thing small on your mama is her nose and her feet. Woo! Boy, you better quit laughing like that. People's gonna think you crazy. Granny, I'm glad you my granny. Granny, tell me about when you were a little kid. The only thing I can remember is when I was a little kid is my daddy putting me and my sister Willie Mae on a horse and putting a blanket around us because it was cold outside. Then getting on a horse behind us. I never forget it because now I know it was Christmas Eve. I fell asleep against my daddy and Willie Mae, and we didn't wake up till we was back home. I remember we rode to this big old house, and this old white man came out. Could have been a light-skinned colored man. I don't know. Anyways, my daddy said, "These my children." And that old white man said, they sure listen pretty little girls. And he picked each one of us up and gave us some peppermint stick as big as my arm. And when we got ready to go, he gave my daddy a big old potato sack. Sure did. I remember that potato sack, 'cause my mama made me and Rena dress out of it. I had writing on the front of mine. They were so pretty. They had ruffles and everything. My mama could sew. Sure could. She sewed all our clothes, and they looked store-bought. And when we went to school and I drew dresses, you couldn't tell me and Rena nothing. Some little man's boy said something like, y'all wearing potato sack dresses. Y'all know Charlotte's poor. Willie Mae beat the mess out of that boy. His name Riley, I think. I can't remember. But that black boy rich now. Y'all call him B.B. King. You know he left Greenville, Mississippi and moved to Memphis. We used to sneak out at night and go hear him play his guitar at the Jew joint. Ooh-wee! Child, Riley know he was something else. He wanted to go with any one of us. They used to call us the Brown girls. But he was too nasty, always trying to kiss and feel on somebody with his fast self. Ugh, used to make me sick. What was I saying? You was talking about your granddad. Uh-huh. Anyways, when we left, we say, Daddy, who that white man? And he said, that man my daddy. And when we got home, and my mama opened that potato sack, all kinds of candy and toys and such for Christmas was in there. I'll never forget that Christmas, because it was the first time I had oranges. They were so pretty to look at and so sweet, I didn't want to stop eating them. My mama put the pills in a white bowl, and we smelled oranges for days. I still miss my mama. Now I know she was the best mama in the whole world. Granny, you got white in you. Sure do. Indian too. Look at my mama. I see my peoples. I got me some full-blooded white cousins. They took my daddy land when his daddy died. Them white folks say my daddy a nigger, and niggas can't hear shit. Take his land from him. Sure did. I swear to God, white folks makes me sick. We still trying to get our land in Mississippi back. Granny, what else do you remember? Tell me about your mama. I remember when me and my sisters had to go to the fields to help Daddy as soon as we could walk. My mama never helped us. She always had a baby in her belly. My daddy know he was something else. Sure was. Ruby made her oldest. Then come Willie Mae, Hortense, Reen, and me. You know Willie Mae 5 years older than me, and she was my bestest sister. We did everything together. And when we got bigger, we went to sharecrop for some white folks with a whole bunch of boys. Granny, what's sharecrop? That's when you work on the white folks' land. And whatever you raises, you has to share with them. And you had to work their fields too. We growed all our food. And we used to pick cotton and shuck corn. Sure did. Granny, you pick cotton like a slave? Sure did. Child, what you think we did for money? Them white folks ain't giving black folks shit. My daddy had to work for them in us and keep them away from my mama in us. Them nasty, musty white boys was mannish and nasty. They was always jumping out of the bushes on us. Child, we couldn't even go to the outhouse without one of them peeking. They used to make me sick. My mama had to fight their daddy off, and me and my sisters had to fight them off. When we first got there, my daddy seen the way them white boys was looking at us, and the way they daddy was looking at my mama. He said, I can't be with y'all while I'm in the fields. If them white boys come sniffing around here, all y'all better jump on them and beat the mess out of them. every last one of y'all. And then he said, now each one of y'all go get a stick as long as your arm and some rocks as big as your fist. Hide them rocks and them sticks. Hide the sticks in the bushes on the way to school and put the rocks around the outhouse. Y'all make sure y'all don't be going to that outhouse by yourselves. And y'all keep an eye on Hortense. Y'all know she did. And when y'all see them white boys, y'all take them rocks and y'all throw them at them. And make sure y'all don't hit them in the head. Y'all mess around and kills one of them, then we all be dead. The next day, we say we gonna get them. And we did. Hortense can't hear. Excuse me. But she sure can see. She was the lookout. And when she started waving her arms like this, me, Willie Mae, and Reen hid in the bushes with our sticks. When the white boys come down that road with their stanky selves, Ruby Mae hollered, "Hey, white boy, I got something for you. Tell your brothers go on. They can't have none." Bid. That white boy told his brothers get on down that road so fast, me and Reen almost bust out laughing. Then he said, "Ruby Mae, girl, what you got for me?" Ruby Mae do her shoulders like this, here, and she said, "All this. We can't do nothing on the road, 'cause anybody can come by and catch us. We gotta go in the bushes. That way nobody can see us. Come on here. I can't wait." That white boy come running. Ruby Mae slapped the mess out of that white boy. He fell to the ground and we was on him. Ruby Mae and Willie Mae was hitting him with their sticks. Me and Reen was laughing so hard tears was running down our faces. Child, then me and Reen was kicking him. He was crying and everything. Woo-wee. He was like, "I'm telling my mama on you niggers." And he started running home hollering for his mama. His brothers left us alone when they see what we did to their big brother. And Ruby Mae say, "They touch us again, she gonna give them the same." Then Willie Mae say, "Ruby Mae, didn't Daddy say we was all supposed to jump on them white boys? Every last one of them." Then she said, "I'm going back to whoop they musty white asses. Esther, Reen, don't y'all want to get them?" "I knows I do." Reen said, "Me too." And I said, "Me three." And Hortense nodded her head. But I was scared. Ruby Mae said she too big to be beating up on them. But we could if we wanted to. And she said she'd come back and watch out for their mama. We beat the mess out of their white asses. Sure did. Bid, let me tell you something. Did you know that even after that white boy still kept trying to mess with Ruby Mae? And every time Ruby Mae hollered, "Get out of my face," he want to call us a bunch of niggers. Ruby Mae would slap the mess out of him, and Willie Mae would whoop his white ass. Granny, you was killing me. Boy, one day they musty old daddy come over, talking about his wife sickly, and she needs someone to help out in the house. And he wanted my mama and my sister Ruby Mae to come, and they could stay overnight. That old white man called my mama and said, "Christina, get your black ass out here right now. You and your girl." And his son tapped him on his shoulder, and he whispered something in his ear. Then he said, "You and Ruby Mae gonna help my wife up to the house. Y'all get what you need and come on here. My wife and boys ready to eat. You hear me, girl?" My daddy said, "Christina ain't going nowhere." He hollered to my mama and said, "Christina, you stay where you at." That old white man hollered, "Nigga, I don't know who you think you talking to like that. Christina, get your black ass out here right now." And my daddy hollered, "Christina, stay where you is." And that white man balled up his fist and start running to my daddy. Holler, nigga, you better shut the fuck up. I don't know who you talking to like that. Nigga, you better get your black ass out of my face. My daddy coon cocked that old white man and knocked him to the ground. He said, Christina ain't going nowhere. And his son, the one Ruby made trick, tried to wake his daddy up. When he couldn't, he turned and ran, hollering for his mama, saying that nigga James done knocked his daddy out. My daddy said, the law be out here as soon as it gets dark. And my mama started crying. And my daddy told us to get in the truck. And then he told my mama and Ruby Mae to hurry and pack all our food and bring his shotgun. My daddy loaded us in that truck, and we left with the clothes on our backs right then and there. Them white men would have killed my daddy if we'd stayed there. Sure would. You'd have hung him and burned him alive. Most likely they would have raped my mama and us too. Ku Klux Klan ain't no joke. They for real. Sure is. You know that old white man was still on the ground when we left? My daddy always told us to run when you see white men. They likes to rake black women. Why you think they call them hunkers? 'Cause they white? Hunk. Boy, quit playing like you stupid. Shit. You just like Cosette, acting stupid. Sometimes I swear I didn't know if that child was playing or not. But she can't help it. She got hit in the head with a swing when she was little. I like T.T. Cosette. She funny. You don't have to tell me. Granny, why they call white people's hunkies? I always heard they calls them that because they would come by where the sharecroppers stayed at night, and they would hump their horns. And some of the black women would go out there, and sometimes they left with them. We called them white trash back then when I was growing up. Poor white folks that's nasty and dirty. Live worse than black folks ever did, and they talk about us. They be the first ones talking about they people's own slaves back in the day. Yeah, right. They ain't on shit. White people shame to them. White trash the ones that'll kill you. 'Cause they can't stand it when black folks lives better than they do. So when a white person be talking about their own Joe peoples, they is lying. Shit. White trash ain't on nobody. My peoples had something. When you see pictures of my peoples, back then, they got on suits and dresses, not rags. And they owned their land. It was called the Peyton Place in Biloxi, Mississippi. I knows why they calls them crackers. That's for sure. You knows they likes to whoop black folks. And crack is the sound the whips makes. So they calls them crackers. You get it? Nah, Granny. They would be getting it. If I was back then, I'd take that whip from that hunky and beat the shit out of his white ass. Woo, boy, you sound just like Elvis James. You is killing me. Sure is. Woo, child. I like to see that shit. Sure would. I don't know when the last time I learned like that. Bit. You know, I never knew why Elvis James called them peckerwoods. Still don't. I'm scared to death of white peoples. Those white peoples are something else. Kills you if they wants to. And ain't then one of them gonna do a damn thing about it. Surely. Your black ass just be dead. Shit. And they act like they like it. Even the white women's mean with their flat asses. Some of them worse than the men's is. They something else. That's all I remembers. Granny, I'm not scared of white peoples. You should be. Granny, the only thing I'm scared of is horses. Boy, you scared of horses? But you ain't scared of white peoples? You is kidding me. Horses don't kill peoples. Granny, will you tell me about when you was a kid? I mean when you was a kid. Kid. Here, take this plate. I'm done. Ooh, my belly's stuffed. You know I eat like a bird. Okay. My granny, my mayor lived to be 104 years old. I'm pretty sure she died in 1983 or 84 in Greenville, Mississippi. Willard Scott off TV wished her a happy birthday. Sure did. She was in the papers and everything. I didn't even know they was talking about my granny. Everybody at work say, Esther, you see that lady in the paper? She looked just like you. I'm like, I was like, no she don't. And then I found out she was my own granny, my mayor. You know, I was born in Winterville, Mississippi. My daddy named James Henry Brown and my mama named Christina Youngs. I remember we had to go to the fields to help my daddy as soon as we could walk. My mama never helped us. She always had a baby in her belly. My mama had 10 children by the time she was in her 30s. Sure did. Ruby Mae the oldest. Then comes Willie Mae. Then Hortense. She was born deep. Granny, what you mean deep? Means she can't hear. Then comes Lissy Ring. Like the mouthwash. Then comes me. I was the run.